Welcome to Norse Code, the #1 podcast for your Minnesota Vikings. I'm your host and producer. My name is James Pagashnik. Thank you guys so much for listening. And there's no one else on the other end of the tin can and string because we're doing something a little special today. Once or twice a year, we put together a little clip show for everyone to hear what the Patreon people are getting on a regular basis. So that's what we're doing today. We have some clips from their last bonus episode, along with some material that was recorded earlier this week. And we've spliced it together and had a little bit of fun with it, so check it out. Patreon is a great way for us to be able to interact with our fans, to be able to support the show, and to help the show remain ad-free. And I cannot tell you how good it feels to have a podcast that's ad-free. It is so rare to go onto a sports podcast without being just inundated with ads. When you end up looking at how the show is built, you see like 22 minutes of show maybe, and then about 8 minutes of ads. It's ridiculous. Who wants to listen to that? So the best way you can support us to help us stay ad-free is by going to patreon.com/NorseCode. You get access to bonus material, you get access to the Discord, you get access to a number of different things. We do watch-alongs or Zoom meetings every once in a while. Standard clip show rules apply here. Just as a quick warning, this is uncensored. There is cursing in here. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourself, and happy 1st of April.
And now for a word from our sponsor, Dollar Shave Club. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we deliver high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No, our blades are epic, and most certainly not mined from countries with questionable human rights policies. And we certainly wouldn't pressure any of those countries to make things easier for us. Each razor has stainless steel blades and an aloe vera lubricating strip pivot head so gentle a toddler could use it. Seriously, a toddler. Don't believe me? Give it to a toddler.
Please don't put them in the hands of toddlers.
And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? Do you think your razor really needs a vibrating handle, a fleshlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding which utility you're finally going to be able to turn back on now that you're not spending all of your money buying razors. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and your power is now on. Sean Taylor Memorial Halftime Event, where each player gets a out of 10 score for how hard they light up a punter. Let's talk.
Is that justice?
Yeah.
Yeah. What will be said first during any commercial? Bitcoin, Metaverse, NFT, or Ethereum? Oh, I would go with Metaverse.
I'd go Bitcoin on that.
Well, the two of us are basically even on this one. -120, -110.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's -120, Metaverse is -110. I'm kind of confident in this one. Enough that I'm going to stake a little bit of the $13 I still have left in my BetOnline account on that one. That one's good. We'll put this one in the show notes because I want to be mad at crypto stuff. It's content.
It is. No, listen, I was filling out that survey today from Patreon, and
wait, survey from Patreon.
Patreon put out a survey. It was like a census of kind of who's doing what for and how are you using our product thing. And I was like, you know what, screw it. I've been looking at this thing for like 3 weeks. I'll finally fucking do it. And where was it here? Yeah, it was like filling out the creator census as a member of Patreon, and it asked what do we talk about on our show, and I was including
that one, yeah,
educational due to the B corner.
The B corner, yeah, the B corner is educational. We do pop culture a lot. We could fill out we could fill out everyone, but one of them
modeling, yeah, because the options were comedy, religion, and spirituality, baby witches, politics and social commentary, arts and crafts. We can figure something there. Pop culture, gaming, educational, financial advice, and crypto.
For sure.
Non-profit, true crime, sports. True crime, we cover an NFL team, so...
right, yeah, plus any Melissa-related content.
Yes, and cosplay or fan art. And we have fan art
for sure.
Yeah. Fan art exists clearly. We're good on that.
I'm surprised that we don't have more fan art of from listeners instead of just Draw Play Dave.
Oh, we still your timeline's full of it, so I just assume that it.
Right. Dude, the Seahawks Twitter made a fan cam of me like a couple of years ago. No, last year.
Yeah. And on that bombshell,
I told you, James, I woke up depressed. This is what you're getting.
why is everyone having a shitty year? I'm having a fantastic year. I bought a shitload of concert tickets today. Like, I've got travel plans in April and in September. Like, this is everyone's having a shitty. Don from Ohio is being terrible to his wife. Like,
Wait, that's normal.
well, yes, and she should have known better. But I don't mean to shame the but whatever. Yeah, everyone's having such a shitty year, and I'm like, I'm living my best fucking life right now. The worst thing
I love that your reaction, like that's beautiful. Yeah, everyone's depressed. I'm just gonna tell everyone how happy I am. That's what they want.
Exactly. Like, well, everyone was so concerned about me, and all of a sudden nobody gives a fuck because I'm happy. So it's like, I'm living my best fucking life. I'm going to a Nine Inch Nails concert in April. I'm going to fucking North Carolina. I've never been. Why the fuck not?
Oh, that rules. Are you going to get barbecue there? North Carolina?
Oh, the whole way.
And now a word from our sponsor, Rock Auto. Winter's about over and your tires are shot. Don't give me any more excuses. You've spent the better part of the winter filling your tire at the gas station knowing full well it isn't the cold air that's causing the slow leak. It's because of a notorious curb checking that one corner on Grand on the way to work. Well, guess what? We've got a special on tires with promo code Mistakes Were Made. Quit living in denial and visit rockauto.com.
Genuinely good looking.
See, if this was the first NFT I would have that I saw, I'd be like, oh, okay, I totally get it. However, it is
the sheer ugliness of the most popular NFTs reveal like the ugly underbelly of the fact that the system makes no sense.
Yes. Like the initial showing, the initial reveal of it really does drive home the point that this is all just money laundering.
Yeah. Oh man, I want this one. No, I don't. It's $200,000.
But honey,
Fuck.
anytime you have the opportunity to invest this kind of money.
Right. You imagine telling Chelsea, like, hey, good news, bad news. Good news. I have acquired $150,000. Bad news. I just spent $200,000 on a JPEG. Where'd the other $50,000 go? So I took out a loan on my house.
Yeah, so remember that paperwork that you signed? I know you were like half asleep or whatever, but at that I had a notary with me, so
I will be starting my job at my mom's company. I'm aware of the questionable ethics. It benefits me, so I've rationalized it. Move past it. You can't tell me what to do. Fuck you, Andrew.
it gets better. It gets better.
How can I ingratiate myself with the company while also separating myself from the family name? How long do I have to wait to leverage my likely subpar performance and name recognition for a job at another company? Denver sounds nice.
And now a word from Solomon Insurance Group. For decades, we've been doing our part to provide fair coverage for you and your family. You deserve coverage, and the Solomon Insurance Group will be there for you like it's always been. King Solomon Insurance, slicing premiums in half since 1955.
My wife and I love playing Wordle against each other. It has become a competition for us. Recently, I've decided to give myself a slight edge. I start Wordle on a different device than my personal phone.
That's some dirty shit.
That's beyond the pale. I shouldn't have given him carte blanche to lie on the Amazon question.
See?
This is on me.
This is absolutely on you.
Yeah, I'll take
And
responsibility.
I'm on
for this
record
one.
as saying that I'm not against lying to your spouse, but this is too far.
This is so much, man. Tell her the truth in a Valentine's Day card? Is he psychotic?
Yes.
What? Ah, man. This hurts me, man. Also, the Valentine's card thing. Like, what the fuck? How is that your Jesus. The sooner the better, because then you can have Valentine's Day. Like, do it yesterday, man. What the fuck? Are you writing just the Harbaugh versus Ohio State? Like, is that... It's good as hell, man.
As I said, I've got this.
That's great.
And here I thought that was going to be a 5-hour energy.
No, I've made a decision 2 years ago, I think, not have more than 1 5-hour energy in a 24-hour period. Nature will only allow you to have 29 hours in a day.
That's the limit, huh?
Yeah, that's it. And then you're tempting some real fucking space gods there. The space gods that make you throw up, specifically.
But be super wired when you do it.
Yeah, oh yeah. You'll have the most out of body, in tune with nature puke session you've ever had. You will be one with the universe, and unfortunately the universe is flowing through you.
Oh. Boy, we really are just circling back to Rise of Skywalker, aren't we? Speaking of vomit-inducing situations.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, though, because like I feel like I've had... Because like 5-hour energy is relative to my caffeine intake. Don't have that much caffeine. So I can have like 2 Monsters in a day, or 2 Celsius, which has even more caffeine in a day. But if I have more than one... It might just be like your body theoretically does not have a huge upper limit on the amount of vitamin B you can consume. It'll just like, process it through your kidneys and pee it out. But like there clearly is, because my body is just like, this is too much niacin, man. This is coming out both ends.
You are going to pay dearly for what you just did. Boy, I just keep on quoting Anakin Skywalker. All right, we're going to be done here. Let's...
I just keep quoting Anakin Skywalker.
You pay for all the Jedi that you killed today, Dooku. Yeah, that's... God, it's not like you've even seen the movie recently. Fucking A. Today's episode is brought to you by Hot Dish at Home, which makes Minnesota cooking accessible to all. Hot Dish at Home's mission is to make the most incredible Minnesota home cooking available all over this great nation of ours. They deliver recipes with pre-portioned ingredients to make cooking as easy as possible. And to prove how easy it is, later tonight, I'm going to make the spiced tater tot hot dish from scratch. Don't worry if it's too spicy, just use a little less black pepper. Each meal comes with a step-by-step, easy-to-follow recipe card and can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. And all the ingredients come pre-portioned exactly right so no cream of mushroom soup gets wasted. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free with free shipping by going to hotdishathome.com/Nessie. Link in the show notes. You'll love how good it feels and tastes to make incredible home-cooked meals with Hot Dish at Home, just like your mother used to make for the Lutheran potlucks when you were a little kid. So don't wait. Ope on by hotdishathome.com/Nessie. That's Hot Dish at Home, the passive-aggressive meal service. And now a word from our sponsor, Blue Chew. A side effect of being in the Harby Army is, of course, the need for ED medicine. And in years past, you had to go to a beach somewhere in separate tubs, waiting for the mood to be right and swallow a pill and wait for that to take effect. Well, no more with Blue Chew. It acts fast and goes right into your system. No more in-person doctor visits. No more waiting in line. No more awkwardness. Well, okay, some awkwardness. Like when you misplace your tin and bite hard into several Altoids. But Blue Chew. Try it today.
Yeah, actually, let's pause here. Let me pull it up so I don't fuck it up.
Okay.
Because it's like Ravens and Lions, but if I just Lions DB, I'll probably get. Oh my God!
That's what I said. Literally, oh God, don't do it. Terrible decisions are being made right now.
So I've still got the Mahmoud Ahmadinejad Wikipedia page open. Hold on.
That's just why.
A normal North code situation.
I mean, listen, I edited a lot. I turned the clip show into 3 shows, all right? there's a lot of just the discussion on the Zodiac Killer alone. Courtney Cronin went in depth on a take that Jim Harbaugh walked in. This is Jim Harbaugh, right?
It's Jim. Yeah.
Just double checking.
You know why I can remember that? Why my brain remembers who's who?
Oh God!
It's because Mahmoud Ahmadinejad wants the University of Michigan's football team to do well, and he tweeted at Jim Harbaugh. You know, the former president of Iran, was tweeting at Jim Harbaugh about being a Michigan man, and that the University of Michigan will win a championship this year, inshallah. Like, what? So that happened like years ago, obviously, right? And I remember, the reason I remember is because he was tweeting at Jim4UM, and that's how I remember it's Jim Harbaugh. That's the Michigan guy, and that's the reason. That's how my brain keeps them apart. Before that moment, I would confuse them all the time.
I will never be able to forget that now. That is amazing.
Right?
That is so fucking stupid. I love it.
Now I have to find the tweet, because I don't think you deleted it, right? So anyway, I sent you the tweet.
I did just get that. That's amazing.
Hard work ethic. Inshallah, the U of L will return to its glory days.
Jesus.
Christ.
How is this? I don't.
Oh my God! This is in response to Colin Kaepernick. What?
Yes.
Okay, so he initially tweeted, the NFL season will start this week. Unfortunately, once again, Kaepernick is not on an NFL roster, even though he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Hashtag Colin Kaepernick, hashtag NFL, from Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, former president of Iran. Fred Zimmerman, at Fred Z. Ann Arbor.
We have a much bigger problem here. Michigan is 8-8 in its last 16 games under Coach Shannon. Also
Dear Mahmoud. Also, college football is the only authentic football. Cordially, Fred. With hard work ethic, inshallah, the U of L will return to its glory days. I'm just going to retweet that now. No reason not to.
Like, as discussed on tonight's show, which will not be released.
Okay, also, is his Twitter at his name and year of birth? Oh my God, it is.
It looks like it, yes.
That's incredible. I don't know why I find that funny. That's Ahmadinejad 1950s. That's so fucking funny.
Somebody should check and see if that's his password as well.
All right, retweeting.
Okay.
Not even a quote tweet, just a retweet.
Yeah. Back in. This is so stupid. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, one of the biggest mobile role-playing games of 2022, and it's totally free, so long as you don't want to advance past level 22. Remember, you opt in to crippling gambling addiction when you sign up for our loot boxes, and also remember that you can save money on loot boxes with a monthly subscription, a method of payment you're much more likely to forget about. Raid is different than all the other RPG adventure loot box style gacha games because it has 3D graphics. It also has a plot, one so engaging you'll remember it for days, possibly weeks later. All the champions in the game can be customized with unique gear that changes your strategic buffs and abilities. Let your personality shine through as you delve through online walkthroughs on ways to optimize your team and characters for the one build that will work in the PvP arena as you hopelessly chase the meta. It's easier than ever to get involved with Raid Shadow Legends because the new player rewards keep increasing as they chase a more and more saturated market. So what are you waiting for? The rewards to go up again? Then I won't be able to pay my mortgage. Instead, go to the podcast description, click on the special links, or use the promo code GamblingAddiction, and you'll get 150,000 silver and a free Epic Champion as part of the new player program to start your journey. Good luck, and I'll see you there when I'm critically depressed.
We got the trans kid thing in Texas. We have the Russia-Ukraine situation, and you slept through Case Cookus.
I'm so fucking mad. I can't believe that shit, man.
That would have been, I said it in a tweet, that would have been the greatest moment in the history of the show.
Yeah, it would have been incredible. I can't believe it. Maybe it only happened because I was asleep, though. Have we considered that?
I believe in Case Cookus, So
I do too, but that's the thing, right? Because they might have been scared from drafting him because of his NFL prospects. Like, why do you? It's just kind of like the CFL not drafting the top Canadian in the first round because that Canadian will very often go on to play in the NFL, and you've wasted a draft pick. So I think that's why Case Cookus falls to the 12th round, and why he might not have been drafted at all. I think it's only because I went to sleep that a team took a chance on him.
yeah, I'm on the fence on this one. I get your point. I also think you're wrong. So I'm just
You just remember that string of years where breaking news would only occur when I was taking a nap.
Yep, I remember that very well.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
What I do have to ask, what did your phone look like when you got
I get
it?
like 8 DMs. Justice just DM'd me, wake up. That was it.
He might have seen my tweet about Arif is going to wake up to like a million messages on his phone.
But yeah, I got like 8 DMs, and I think I got over 200 notifications, I want to say. Because there's like all the people replying to the tweet.
Yep.
Right? Which that's at least 40.
And then everyone,
And then there's
including
the
you.
right, and then there's the quote tweets, and then there's just people just adding me without using the reply functions.
Yep.
So yeah, I think I had over 200
DMs.
Yeah, and obviously that includes like the likes and stuff like that too.
Yep.
So,
Like Slack exploded. Like like the Discord went nuts. Like,
yeah, I saw that too.
and I it's like this. The Norseman's Twitter account. It's like it would just been you and Arif alternating saying Case Cookus for 10 minutes. You're like, yep, would have been the greatest thing we ever did.
Yeah, we would have killed it.
Oh my god, I laughed so hard. I learned about it on the Discord. I hadn't put notifications on my phone from Discord, so I turned notifications on. 30 seconds later, I just see this wall of Case Cookus. Like, what the hell just happened? Oh my god. Really, Arif? You're asleep for this shit? Really?
I shouldn't have shoveled. I should have let the postal service person break their legs. That would have been better.
Yeah, nobody's disagreeing with that.
Hey, this wasn't sarcastic. Yes.
No, that's
Yeah.
for content. And you know what? When he's in the hospital on workman's comp, you can rest easy in your heart knowing that it was for content.
Yeah, I feel bad for the postal service worker, but this is tremendous content.
Exactly. we're bad people, but we know we're bad people, so that makes us good people.
Yeah, right. Being self-aware and bad is just as good as being good.
That silence is me trying to figure out if that. You know what? I'm just not going to argue.
Yeah, see? There
We're
we go.
good. We're
Yeah.
good. We're good. And now a word from our sponsor, Man Therapy. Hey guys, Adam Thielen here. When I've got nagging injuries that keep me from playing football with my brothers in purple, it's hard to not feel frustrated with my lack of control over my situation. If you've ever felt mad or upset at something out of your control, go to mantherapy.com and use the promo code AT19 at checkout for a free trial of Man Therapy. Don't let your frustration become a nagging emotional injury. Stop being a touchdown regression candidate in your life and go to mantherapy.com today. Joe Cool asks, mug or barks? So, over the past 2 weeks, the Vikings announced that they have a new root beer partner. And this has torn Vikings Twitter asunder. So, Arif, what is your preferred root beer?
Hold on, the Vikings announced? No, they didn't. That's another meme. No, they didn't. No, they did. That's you got caught falling for.
Did I get caught for that? Oh, come on.
Well, what was the root beer partner?
I thought it was mug.
It can't be. The Vikings have a relationship, I think, with Coca-Cola.
Was that it?
Well, no, I think what happened was that you fell for a Vikings Twitter meme.
Oh my good God. I've been really good about this too. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wow,
I'm like, they keep saying shit like this.
All right, I'm gonna make my edit point here, begrudgingly. Well, not begrudgingly, I have to, but for fuck's sake. All right, I'll come up with a better way of explaining this.
I've gotten past the hurdle of being an unlikable person, right? And we're past that.
I can't connect to the Wi-Fi network.
God damn it.
Check the connection settings in the Google Home app.
All right, my Google can't connect to the Wi-Fi, I guess. Why would you tell me now? Okay, whatever. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Well, there you go. You was going to the boat show at the Fargo Dome when some goddamn Wisconsin driver cut you off on the interstate. And you had to swerve to miss the fella, and your rig's upside down in the ditch. It's times like these that you best believe in your hometown insurance agent and that he'll be there for you. With auto, home, personal injury, boat, and dock insurance, we are part of your community and won't let you leave without taking some of the leftovers home to your wife there. So remember to contact your local insurance agent today. We'll tell your folks how you're on the way out there.
Sorry, I'm still my neck is still injured, so I'm still dealing with that shit.
You tore it?
In my sleep.
Boy, that's a James style injury right there.
Yeah, I told them, and I was like, yeah, I woke up, so I must have slept funny, and they're like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then the doctor prodded it and was like, holy shit. They didn't say holy shit. But
that's a bit like your flight attendant doing the sign of the cross during some turbulence as they strap in. I've seen it happen, and it's terrifying. So your doctor going, holy shit, you're not leaving the hospital at that point.
Yeah, but they're like, wow, okay, you sure you slept on it funny? And I was like, excuse me?
You're legally dead. I don't know how to tell you this, son. You don't have a pulse.
Yeah, the guy was asking about. The guy was asking so you use a pillow, right? And I was like, what the? Yeah, what?
Oh, wait, what's a pillow? Surviving?
No, but we'll do this anyway. Let's see. What vibes Cousins' mullet give off? Cousins' mullet. God, that's so strange. I know you mentioned it, but
somebody photoshopped it in into the Discord.
I didn't think about it. Can you put that photo in the Google Docs?
Sure can.
Yes, I can, bud.
As a matter of fact, absolutely. Refugee Luke. So I messaged Luke, who's losing his mind. I'd posted, Luke said, please, anything to distract them from the Cars 2 debates. My response was, what have you learned, Luke? Dusty was asked something about Luke's Discord, and Luke said anything to distract them from the Cars 2 debates. And I had replied, what have you learned, Luke, when you come to the Norse Code B Sanctuary and Case Cook's Wailing Wall for peace? And Slaby goes, Refugee Luke was labeled a racist and pelted with insults upon entry. He finally knows what it's like to be a white man in today's PC society.
Incredible. Incredible.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
That's so good.
This image is haunting.
The mullet one? Are you about to put it in?
Yep. I see it when it's like burning phosphorus. I see it when I close my eyes. The future is so stupid. I can airdrop this picture in, but I can't edit and drop this in just using the app on my phone. So I have to work on this.
That's dumb.
It is dumb, but it doesn't matter because I can put Kirk Cousins in a goddamn mullet here for no good reason. Jesus, let me make this smaller.
Fuck.
Right? It's like he totally had a rat tail at some point in his life. Like it's obvious from this Photoshop. It's just so bad. He's staring into my soul. The passive-aggressive meal service. Fucking Christ.
All right, we did good work today.
Yeah, if we do anything of any merit today, it's this.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
This. Oh, my God. All right, well, I suppose we have to start a show.
We wouldn't be able to do our show today without our sponsors at Manscaped. As a podcaster, I'm legally required to talk to you about Manscaped.com. They have a set of razors and a specialized, foolproof set of tools. We've all had those marks in our special areas, and they're definitely not zits. Which I say because I don't want to get demonetized, and because they think ad copy sounds funnier if I use silly allusions, and brands are your friend. Anyway, they have a set of razors and tools specially built for your special areas because you're clearly too dumb to figure out how to do this on your own without cutting yourself a million times. Sure, other products on the market will do the same thing, but these are marketed to do exactly what we said they'll do. And I know there's nothing more comforting than hearing a podcaster's voice tell you about a product and relating personal anecdotes about using it in such a way that now you're actually imagining me using those products and being successful. Manscaped.com/Don from Ohio for 20% off your first month. That's manscaped.com/Don from Ohio. And the image in your head is me in the shower. There we go.
Oh, I am uncomfy.
Nailed it. Oh, God, these are good. Holy shit.
Okay. Just the Minsurance thing,
that's all you.
Oh, obviously, that's not... I don't mean to sound racist here. I just don't think you can do it.
I mean, for what it's worth, I didn't think I could do it, but now I want to.
I mean, you can give it a shot. I'm not.
Yeah, that's not getting recorded. I'm not giving you that.
No, that's on James's personal Christmas reel for the year. That goes in the same place as the lamp story. Like,
Norse Code is the largest and only division of Norse Code LLC. You can find Norse Code on the Daily Norseman, SB Nation's Vikings blog at dailynorseman.com. You can also find it on iTunes, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, and wherever fine podcasts are aggregated. Our Vikings blogger extraordinaire and generally useful human is Arif Hassan of The Athletic, and he can be found at Arif Hassan NFL. I am your producer and host, and my name is James Pagoshnik. You can find me at the show's official Twitter feed at NorseCodeDN or my personal account at Big Mono. If you'd like to donate a few bucks to the show, you can do so in a few different ways. You can go to patreon.com/NorseCode and donate there. For $3.50 a month, you get bonus material and more. You can also go to paypal.me/NorseCode for a one-time donation, or you can go to norsecode.threadless.com and pick up some Norse Code merchandise. Any questions or comments that cannot fit in a tweet can be sent to norsecodepodcast@gmail.com. On behalf of the Norse Code staff, thank you so much for listening.
Our formula is this.
Hey, all things are possible through the power of Ben DiNucci.